Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this midday mobility practice. Throughout our day, our muscles and our joints can begin to feel a little tired and cranky, so this is a great way to reset, get the body moving, and help you to feel good for the rest of your day. I'm calling this midday mobility, but this practice can really be done at any time of day. It would be a really nice way to get started in the morning when you first wake up, get the body moving. I personally use an abbreviated version of this in the evening to help me wind down and calm my nervous system before bedtime. So as you can see, I'm leading this practice from my massage table since I know many of you are body workers and may not be able to move your table to accommodate a mat on the floor. However, this practice can absolutely be done on the floor. It can also be accommodated to practice in a chair if sitting on a massage table in a seated cross-legged position isn't comfortable for you. So wherever you are, take a nice tall seat and let's get started. We'll begin with some breath work. So you're going to take your hands, bring them to the sides of your ribs. So you're kind of wrapping your arms around yourself, giving yourself a nice big hug. It's just going to give you a little bit of a physical cue to breathe into. You can allow your eyes to close, or you can just allow your gaze to soften. So you're going to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and as you do so, allow the rib cage to expand 360 degrees into the hands. And then exhale to let it soften. Nice deep breath in, again expanding through the rib cage. And exhaling to soften. One more time, nice deep breath in. And exhaling to soften, to let it go. You can blink your eyes open, release your arms, get in, bring your arms to 90 degrees so the elbows are bent. And you're just going to roll through the shoulders. So have this be really intentional. So think about the muscles that you need to engage to create this movement. And take it in whatever range of motion feels good. Good, switch directions. So if a larger range of motion just doesn't feel good, you can take it in a smaller one or vice versa. Good, you'll come through neutral here. Good, and bring the arms out to a T shape and circle through the wrists. So creating lots of space in the wrists, the hands. Again, make it really intentional, so get the entire hand involved. Again, switch directions. So I'm sure this feels good for a lot of us. Use our hands throughout the day, right? I sometimes do this in between clients, and it feels really nice. Okay, so we'll come now into a seated cat and cow position. So you're going to bring your arms to 90 degrees in front of you. Get an inhale, open up through the heart, lift the chin slightly. So you're engaging the muscles of the back body, finding a little bit of a back bend in your cow. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the back body, bring the elbows and wrists towards one another. It's okay if they don't touch. Inhale to open up, finding that nice little back bend, engaging through the back body. And then exhale, rounding, engaging through the front body. And just move with your own breath. Just finding some nice movement in through the spine. See again if you can be really slow and intentional with it. On your next inhale or exhale, we'll meet in neutral. And then we'll go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. And as you do so, sweep your arms out and up overhead, lengthen through both sides of the body. As you exhale, right hand comes down, left fingertips reach toward the right side of the room. So finding a little bit of a side bend here. As you inhale, come back up, lengthen, and then exhale, take it to the opposite side. Good. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to find your side bend. Inhale, center, lengthen. Exhale, taking it to the opposite side. Good. One more time on each side with your own breath. On your next inhale, we'll come through neutral. As you exhale, twist to the right. So think about twisting from the belly, the ribs, the heart toward the right side of the room. And then your left hand can come to rest on the outside of the right knee. The left hand can come back behind you for support. So you're not pressing into that left hand and cranking yourself into this twist. Instead, I want you to think about using that muscular engagement to find this movement. And then we'll inhale, come through center, find length. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, take it to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And then exhale, release. Good. Let's come onto our backs. So making some room here to lay all the way back with your knees bent. So the knees will be bent, feet down on the ground, on your table, wherever you are. So from here, go ahead and draw your knees toward you, grab the back of the thighs, and just begin extending one leg at a time. Your legs don't need to go completely straight. Just finding some movement into the knees, some length into the back of the legs, some engagement into the quadricep muscles. And bring both legs up overhead. If it's uncomfortable to keep the legs straight toward the sky like this, you can bend your knees and just circle through the ankles. So again, creating lots of space. You might hear some creaks and cracks. If there's any pain associated with it, just go in a smaller range of motion. Good, go in the opposite way, opposite direction. Great, so from here, bring the feet back down. We'll come into a hip opener. So let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Check out that right hip, see how it feels. This could be enough of an opening. If it's not, you're going to draw your left knee toward you, grabbing the back of the thigh or the top of the shin. Make sure that right knee feels safe. So if there's any pinching or pain in that right knee, allow yourself to come out of this a little bit. And then wherever you are, we're going to breathe nice and deeply. Think about using the breath to soften the tissue in that right hip. One more nice deep breath here. And then exhale to release. Uncross your legs and we'll take it to the opposite side. So crossing the left ankle over the right knee this time. Again, check out the left hip. If this feels like enough, you'll stay here. Otherwise, draw that right knee toward you, grabbing the back of the thigh or the top of the shin. Again, making sure that left knee feels safe and comfortable. And just breathe into the tissue in that left hip. Breathing nice and deeply. Again, using that 360-degree breath into the rib cage. And using the breath to send that signal to the nervous system that this is a safe position to be in. And on your next exhale, release the right foot back down, uncross your legs. And then draw your knees toward your chest. Bring your hands to rest on your kneecaps. You're going to circle the knees on the ceiling, almost like you're trying to draw a circle on the ceiling with the knees. So drawing the knees toward you, out to the side, away from you, and then back through center. So take this in as large or as small of a range of motion as feels good for you. The hands are just resting on the knees, so they're not really guiding the movement. They're just kind of along for the ride. And switch directions, go the opposite way. Again, might hear some pops and creaks, and that's okay. And come through center, draw both knees in toward your chest, give yourself a little hug, maybe rock side to side. And then when you're ready, you could roll onto one side or rock and roll up to seated. So as you come to seated here, we're just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths to end. So as you inhale, sweep both arms out and up overhead, lengthen through both sides of the body. Exhale, sigh out through your mouth as you release your hands. Good, inhale. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in. And exhale to sigh it out. That's it, guys. Nice, quick, and easy. Great way to fit it in, great length to fit into your day. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this serves you well, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.